Here's the candidates for the MSU Senadates. This is Lana Lake, and Lana, you are running for a Senate position, and it's at large, is that correct?
That's correct.
So are you a wanted woman, or what does that mean?
At large means that rather than representing a single college, you represent the student body as a whole. And I really enjoy that position because, it gives you a good perspective of, the whole student body and the needs and wants of the whole constituency rather than just a small sector.
Can you talk about some of the things that you did last year? And
Sure.
what was it? I heard something about the bylaws, correct? Now, I don't know what those mean. I'm just a Bobcat, Lana.
I worked on separating the exponent funding from under ASMSU, and what that was is just kind of an inherent, conflict of interest with having exponent funding coming from ASMSU. There's kind of an idea of ASMSU maybe controlling the funds too much, and maybe that limiting the freedom of speech of the exponents. So.
Well, I guess I owe you a thank you. I mean, we are the exponents, so. I'm with Kellen Stanley, and he is an agriculture major. And Kellen, what are you running for?
I'm running for an at-large Senate.
Okay, and what does an at-large mean exactly?
At-large is a senator who represents the student body as a whole rather than representing just students in their specific college.
And is that more power, or is that different at all than the individual colleges?
As far as Senate responsibilities, it's not really any different in terms of voting, discussion, anything like that. The only difference is who they're representing during their Senate meetings.
So why do you want to run? What's important about ASMSU to you?
MSU is a huge passion of mine. I love this university and its students as well. And I really want to work towards using the loyalty that I have to this university and what it's given to me as a student and give back to the students as well.
Are you from Montana originally?
I'm not. I'm actually from Cody, Wyoming, so right over the border.
So what brought you to MSU?
I heard the call of the Bobcat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very loud. Parking right now, it's a huge issue. What are your thoughts? Do you have to park on campus?
I don't have to park on campus. I actually live in a sorority right next to campus, so I have parking available to me. But I have previously lived off of campus and quite a ways away, and I could definitely testify to the struggle that it is to find a parking spot.
I'm torn on parking at the moment, Biff, to be quite honest. Partially because there's a lot of details out there with parking.
Sure.
And before I committed to any stance, I would want to talk to the Voice Center. I would want to talk to different organizations around campus to make sure that, A, is this structure going to be safe? Where's it going to be located? Is it going to be lit? Are we going to have to maintain costs? I think that there's a lot of questions that still need to be answered before we can really take a close stance. As far as the long-term solution, I think we need to do a little bit more research before we can commit to, such an important decision.
All right, Lana, it was very nice meeting you. Let's go in for a handshake
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You're
Thank you
dressed
so
so
much,
professionally, so
Thank you.
makes sense.
Thank you so much, Beth.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Boom. All right. Thank you, John. It's great talking to you. Let's go for a professional handshake.
Professional, just right there. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.